Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brando free to play back on my account, and this is gonna be episode 1 of my free to play guide series. Now, in my previous video, I asked you guys to put in the comment, what is the topics that you guys want me to cover the most. Now, I thank you for everybody who commented. And there was no solid majority as far as what you guys wanted to see. But one of the things that I did notice is that a couple of you guys asked about jewels, right? So, and what I think you guys mean when you guys reference jewels, give me 1 second, let me execute some leaders. Okay, sorry about that. But when you guys refer to jewels, I'm assuming you guys are talking about these down here, like the infantry, ranged attack, and all this good stuff down here on the bottom, right? Now, you guys aren't necessarily referring to the Monster Hunt specific jewels, because these are a little bit more difficult and more random to get than some of these other jewels, okay? Now, when it comes to jewels, you have a bunch of different jewels that are essentially worthless to the majority of players. Okay, so you have range defense, trap defense, wall defense, infantry, range cavalry, siege attack. Some of these jewels, they're not good, period. Unless you're going for a high defense, which I don't really see why you would do that, but if you do want to do that, I don't recommend it, but if you do, some of these jewels, they'd be great for you, okay? So, how can you get more of these? What's the most efficient way of getting jewels? Well, it's actually pretty simple. The most efficient way to get jewels is using guild coins. So for 99,000 guild coins, you get 1 rare jewel chest. Now, in the jewel chest, you get a chance to get a random jewel out of any of these, and the highest you can get is a rare jewel. Now, keep in mind, if you're looking to get infantry attack, cavalry attack, or ranged attack, that's 3 out of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different jewels, right? So that's essentially, you have a 30% chance of getting one of these jewels, right? One of the 3 main troop attack jewels. 30% chance. And even lower of a chance of getting a rare attack jewel, okay? So when you do get a rare attack jewel of these, kind of be happy about it, because it's a real pain in the ass. Now, there are other ways, less efficient ways of getting jewels. Some of the other ways, obviously, you can spend gems. This is something that I will not ever recommend for a free-to-play player, or a pay-to-play player for that fact. I will never recommend you spend 3,000 to 6,000 gems for 1 box. Not worth it. Never do it. If you're doing it, stop it. Slap yourself in the hand if you think about it. Just don't do it. Okay? It is stupid if you do it this way. It is such a waste of gems. Right? Essentially, that's 2 days of speed ups. Right? 3,000 gems is what? 1 day speed up is 1,500. Yeah, that's 2 days of speed ups for one purple or 1 rare jewel chest. It's not worth it. Not at all. Okay? Don't spend gems. If you have a ton of gems, and if you have money like that and you have gems to throw away, fuck it. If you want to do it, then go ahead, do it. It's your gems. But I'm not recommending it. Okay. Another way of getting jewels. This is not a surefire way to get jewels, but another way to get jewels is admin quests, see it sees here, admin quests are completed once the countdown timer ends. Higher grade quest yields better rewards, including equipment, materials, and jewels. Now, you can get up to a legendary jewel, a gold jewel. But again, it is random, split up between all the different types of jewels. Now, if you guys have opened any amount of these admin or guild quest scrolls, you guys know that seeing a legendary quest is extremely rare. And then seeing a legendary chest that also has an item is even more rare. And then seeing a legendary chest with an attack jewel, it's like hitting the jackpot, because you almost never see that, right? Let me give you an example, right? So let's take a look. I just refreshed. So I got some items. Do I get any jewels? No jewels. So this is completely RNG, random number generated, right? That's what RNG stands for. It's random. It's just an algorithm that, IGG puts in, and it spits out some random results, and you get random rewards. Okay? Look at that. See, random, completely random, no jewels. And I'm just gonna go ahead and keep on going through and refreshing until I get at least one jewel, so you guys can see how inefficient this is, but it is a way to get jewels. Okay. Anything? Platinum, which is great. Nope, no jewels. Let me just keep on getting rid of this stuff here. And obviously, if you have a bunch of admin or guild quest scrolls saved up, majority of times people want to save these for Guild Fest to get the easy quests taken care of. Now, some of those quests, they don't give you over 120 points, so I don't take those anymore, which is why I have an abundance of scrolls here, because I just don't use them as much anymore, right? So as you guys can see, quest scrolls, while an option, not very efficient at all, but it is an option for you to use. I got nothing here, so I don't know how many I've gone through already, but to let you guys just kind of understand what the absolute best way to get jewels is by using guild coins. Now, yes, you have to be in a guild to get these guild coins. Yes, you have to have these guild members be active, so you can help and get 40,000 every day. So essentially, every 3 days, if you help, you get max helps every day. Every 3 days, you can get a jewel box. Every week, you can average 2 boxes a week for a month. Now, that's not a lot. It really isn't. Okay? Now, I have, how many days played do I have? 582 currently. And my jewels, you can see they're not great, right? The jewels in my equipment, they're not all that great, right? I have some purples, right? Some purples. Now, the last and most random way to get jewels is guild gifts, right? Every now and then you'll open up a box and you'll see 3 to 5 boxes come up, right? That's really the most random way to do it, right? So I do hope this was somewhat helpful, while a bit disappointing that there isn't a better way for players to get jewels. But this is really the truth of what free-to-play players have to deal with. we have very extremely limited options of getting jewels. Now, I know for pay-to-play players, once a month or once every few weeks, there is a jewel pack that has a ton of legendary jewel chests, right? But unfortunately for me, I'm a free-to-play player, so that's not an option for me. Okay? So, to recap, you can get jewels. The best way to get jewels, the most efficient and surefire guaranteed way to get jewel boxes or jewel chests, guild coins. Right? That is the absolute best. There are other options. I would never recommend to spend gems, but if you have to, if you feel like, you know what, I'm gonna gamble some gems away, fuck it, do it that way, but I will never recommend it. Another way, scrolls, while as you guys saw, completely random and not efficient at all, but it is possible for you to get jewels, okay? And the last way to get jewels is guild gifts in here. Every now and then you will see some jewels pop up in there, and you can get lucky that way. Alright, so I hope this first episode was somewhat helpful for you guys. Again, put in the comments, let me know what you guys want to see next. Alright, so until next time, bye.